Hey guys, I am ZBest. Welcome back to my channel. Title kind of gives it away. Here is a 10k game in the VZ. This is my first game in it in about a month. I think the last time I played it was during ranked battles. So let's get into it. If you are interested in any of the statistics of the tank, my loadout, or any other details or my opinion on the VZ, I'll share a couple opinions, but everything else is in my VZ review video. You guys can search through my other videos and you'll find it. It isn't too old. It's only about a month and a half old, so shouldn't be too hard to find. Quick rundown. VZ, of course, is the tier 10 check heavy with the 2-round autoloader, which is, in my opinion, a very hard to balance mechanic. 2-round autoloader. Bourrasque is one good example of it. VZ is the other. It is just so strong in random battles, like, as we'll see in just a little bit. I will say though, this replay does start out a little bit slow. Muro is one of those maps that if you are too aggressive early, you will lose. The first team to push typically loses. The team that holds back and shoots that initial push is the one that wins. Though Muro recently has actually turned out to have one team push one side, other team push the other side, which other team got more kills in that push and takes stronger positions wins. So there is that aspect to it. It's similar to, kind of want to say, Province, but for a tier 10 map, I think Sand River is a good example. So that was a bad shot. That one wasn't. The 2 seconds in between shots is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, especially for perma tracking, but you see a VZ poke around the corner and all of a sudden it puts one shot into you, you get spotted, and then also that was a really dirty shot. Like, I looped that in. But just like that, 1500 damage. Like I said, this game starts out slow, and you'll see why in a second. So typically for a VZ, you want to go for 2 for 2 every single clip. And I've had 2 clips already that have been 1 for 2. And that clip was 0 for 2. I'm pretty sure if those shots had gone where I was aiming, they would have penned. I think they either dipped into the tracks or went high and auto ricocheted. But in any case, those are some bad clips. Now, again, another 1 for 2 clip. But we're already at 2600 damage. Like, the VZ is so strong because of this 2-round autoloader and the fact that it has 490 average alpha. So you do 1000 damage every clip, which, of course, those were not very good clips at the beginning, but we're still at 3300 damage 3.5 minutes into the game. So nothing incredible, but not terrible either. And here's an example of what one of those kind of map nuances where one team takes one side and the other team takes the other side. Also, again, 961 damage right there. So while the VZ might not have taken over outright in 15v15 meta because of its low penetration, its kind of derpy gun at times, and because the armor is not necessarily incredible, does not mean that it is not overtuned in random battles, does not mean it kind of is broken in like lower number formats, so 6v6 especially. Feel free to tune in on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for the fall major leagues. The Twitch links for those are Germ and Smiley Rage. If you guys have not heard of them, check them out on Twitch. I'll actually drop their links below for 6v6. That is another place where VZs are just ridiculously powerful. But like here, the 140 gets spotted, loses 1,000 damage. And I'm already up to 5,300. Like, it just doesn't get any more broken than that, in my opinion. It's basically the equivalent of getting hit by a JPZ. And if you miss your first shot on a kill shot, you just fire again, and you get the kill. Like, 5,700 damage, 3 kills. Not much else you can ask for. Now, I will say, look at this. I'm at 5,700 damage only. And there's only 4 tanks left. And yeah, so that says a lot, I think. And like normal, the chat is a little bit, I think toxic is harsh, but they are a little bit salty. And again, 900 damage clip. It's just ridiculous. Like, he pokes out, and before he can pull back, he's lost 1,000 HP. And like, look at this interclip reload. I actually get a shot off there, which that was one lucky and ridiculously BS shot. Like, I just set that guy on fire, which, I mean, I probably would have wrecked him anyways. But yeah, that's RNG at its finest. Anyway, 7,800 damage already. So here I actually make the conscious decision to ignore the chieftain because I'm going for damage, and I can see that he's a one-shot, AE has HP. I'm just gonna go for the tanks with HP. So I see a full health T62A, and I'm like, at this moment, actually thinking I can maybe get to 10k. Just maybe. There's enough damage left. I also thought the 1390 was on more HP, but as we'll see in a second, that was not the case. I'm just beelining it. Yeah, there he is. 6 HP. Not going to help my bid towards 10k. So I could have fired there. I probably would have hit, though I wanted to guarantee this. So that wasn't a huge ram, only about 200. And right there you can see I was actually a little bit, I was not the kindest. I did actually block a teammate shot there, which maybe I should have done, but I saw the 10k damage and I did not want to give it up. So make one shot count and make the second shot count. There we go. 10,573 damage. And yeah, so that's about how it goes. I'll show the post-game stats in just a second. There we go. 5 kills, 10,573 damage, 408 assist. And it wasn't like I was ridiculously over everyone else. I mean, I did twice as much as the next person, but that person still did over 5k. But yeah, this thing just absolutely farms. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Again, if you want more information on the VZ and more of my opinions, feel free to check out my previous review video on the VZ. And if you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. I will see you guys around.